What is up, YouTube? Today we're going to be covering a money play found in the run heavy offense. I believe it's found in Oakland Raiders as well. This is in the bunch tight end formation. The play is tight end corner. Now, if you guys want a mini scheme for this, 8 likes on this video and I will be sure to start making a mini scheme for you. So we're in tight end corner. We're going against a cover 3. The way that you can set this up to beat a cover 3, there's 2 different ways you can do this. First, you can put your running back on a wheel route or you can swing him. I like to put him on a swing if I know it's a cover 3 because that will pull that curl flat down and then allow your tight end on this corner route to get open as well. Now there's a couple different other reads as well. We have Juju Smith, depending on how the user reacts running this post route. Ignore how it kind of looks like a double move. It's not. It's a funky post route. That play art just looks really weird with it. And then Moncrief as well. If they play underneath Moncrief, you can oftentimes fit him right under the outside third with a low point pass. Washington is also an option if we put him on a zig route instead of a little out route. I like to have him on a zig because it allows the curl flat to get pulled up a little bit and get your check down open as well. So this is kind of how I would run your tight end corner. McDonald is almost always the read in a cover 3. Actually, he's always the read in cover 3. Never ever will he not be open. So right here, this is curl flat. Looking for Vance McDonald. Looking, and dot. Rat catch, stiff arm, get off me. And we could possibly run that in for a touchdown provided we have a tight end that is fast enough. So this time we're going to go ahead and shade underneath. This is now a cover 3 hard flat. Set it all up. Swing our guy to the outside. Again, Vance McDonald. Open. Even more so. Dot. Very, very easy. You can see it's going to just destroy a cover 3 no matter what kind of shading they do. Now, also, if they do double flat, we're going to watch Vance McDonald. Now, table route's going to pull those guys down. We'll see if we can fit them in still. So go ahead and run it. You can see that time plays it, but then we've got B over the top. We've got A over the top. We've got B over the top, both for a one-play touchdown. So you guys can see it's just going to absolutely torch any kind of flats that they're going to put on that side of the field. Now, a cover 2, this is really good against a Tampa 2, cover 2 hard flat, cover 2 sink, whatever you guys are going to throw out there. Again, it's going to be looking for the sidelines. In a cover 2, a cover 3, cover 4, we're looking for the sidelines. So we're going to set this up the exact same way. We're going to zig X. I'm going to put RB on a wheel route against the cover 2 because it gets out there quicker. And we're going to go ahead and just read how the defense is going to play. Now, Juju Smith sometimes can split the safeties. Sometimes that mid-read plays it. With the way that zones play this year, it's kind of sporadic and random how they're going to play it. Now, Moncrief over the top. If you have time, this is one way that I would set it up instead. Something like this. X is going to pull that deep half, and Moncrief is going to be open for practically a one-play touchdown against cover 2. You can also do this if you expect them to have hard flats on the field. You can block your running back again, extra time, and look for Moncrief. We're going to go ahead and just run this as is, though. How we have with a running back in a wheel route and then a zig route. So there's going to be a lot of different reads you're going to be making here. If it's a Tampa 2, take your check downs. If it's a hard flat, take over the top. And if they just completely screw up their coverage, Juju Smith is going to be a one-play touchdown. So right here, we'll look for who's open. You can see we've got our zig route. We've got the wheel route. If they play underneath, we've got corner routes wide open. Very, very simple read progression. Again, we'll audible into Tampa 2. This time we'll audible into, or shade, I guess, into a cover 2 hard flat. Very simple thing to do. Tight end and corner route. This time Moncrief on a corner route. Go ahead and snap the ball. You can see they'll both get open, provided we don't get a little stupid bump like that. But bam, dot again. I don't know why Vance McDonald sometimes gets bumped like that. It is random how he gets bumped by defensive line. So right here, Moncrief over the top, Vance McDonald over the top because of hard flats. You can see dot, both sides of the field, possession catch, toe drag, and dot. Now with the cover 1 or whatever kind of man coverage you're going to have against the field, let's just go into a cover 2 man right here. Vance McDonald can often beat his man, especially since we're in a 4-3, simply because of this mismatch. So right here, we'll again set it all up. This time, if I think it's a man defense, I would actually put X on an out route, simply because that beats man coverage better than a zig route. A zig route used to beat man coverage, but with the recent patch, it seems to not beat man coverage anymore. Out routes tend to do a little bit better. So we'll go ahead and put an out route there. You can see right there, dot for an out route. That corner route, provided you have a good route running wide receiver, he's going to get wide open as well. Now Juju Smith is also an option in man defense. We go back into cover 2 man, out route, wheel route, and watch Juju Smith Of course, it's a linebacker, so he should get inside leverage and easily able to route him up. Now, if it is like a dime package per se, or $1 and they're playing man defense, it's going to be a little more tricky to get open. But oftentimes, if you get that wheel route enough time, he will be able to beat it down the side. Your two best friends are going to be the out route, that corner route for both your tight end and your wide receiver. They both generally will get open when going against man coverage. So right here, Vance McDonald. We'll watch for Vance. Dot, you can see right there we get outside leverage, and we're still able to make that pass fairly successful. Now, if you guys are worried about them getting good, a glitchy warp animation, you can always low ball that and get a better position animation as well as better leverage with the ball. Now, cover 4 can be a little tricky when we go into cover 4 quarters. It's going to be a little hard to beat because of the match principle behind. So we're into cover 4 quarters. There's another play that I'd rather use against cover 4 quarters, but for tight end corner, what we're going to do, again, we're going to attack it more like a cover 2 would. So we're going to streak X, and we're going to flat route B, and then wheel route RB, and just try and see if we can get somebody open right here. Again, cover 4 quarters is kind of random too. I don't really like this defense all too much, but you can see right there. Again, corner out, wide open. If they shade over the top, have cloud flats. If you notice them starting to put cloud flats, just go ahead and do that real fast. If they're starting to do that, put B on a zig, and as always, wheel route RB. Your zig will get open if they have cloud flats early. So you got to get the timing down right here. So B, you can see, bam, underneath. Very easy to do. Again, we're making reads according to our opponents are doing on defense. If they're adjusting, we adjust to their adjustments. Very simple to do. Now, in a cover 4 drop, for the most part, you can run this stock. When we're going against a cover 4 drop, in addition to a cover 3, there's another adjustment you can make when going against a cover 3 and a cover 4. You can motion out Juju Smith-Schuster, and what he's going to do is he's going to pull that outside quarter down and allow Moncrief to get open with a pass lead down into the outside. Same thing with a cover 3 though. We're going to go ahead and wheel route Connor, and we're going to look for Vance McDonald on the sideline. Now you can also put him on a swing route, which in this case would probably be a bit of a better idea, and then just look for the open man. So right here, Y should get open. You can see better pass lead down into the outside. That's a dot as well. We'll go ahead and do that one more time. Again, wheel route, motion him over, pretty much creating a scissors concept on that side of the field. Let's see if we can get Vance McDonald open this time. You can see Vance McDonald, dot. Almost always open against cover 3, cover 4, especially a cover 4 drop. Cover 4 quarters, he's going to be fairly bagged when he is matched against a corner. But it's super easy to do. I mean, cover 3, cover 4 drop, you can pretty much spam this exact same setup, and it's going to be nearly impossible to stop. Now, you can also put X on a drag as well and create a high-low read on the left side of the field. So right here, we'll look for B. You can see pass lead it. If we can get a better pass, a better pass lead than that. If you pass lead it straight down, you'll be able to get a wide open dot between the zones. So very easy read progression. Again, there's a couple different looks you can give. You can go like this, that, swing around instead, or you can do this, something like that, creating a high-low read. Very, 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 very basic. So right here, dot. There we go. That's a much better pass lead down to the outside. If you lowball that, sometimes you'll get a little bit better of a pass lead, especially when you're pass leading it down. If you're passing it up, it's not going to be the best throw. But that's going to take care of this video. Very super simple to do. If you guys want me to show you how to shut it down, let's go 6 likes on this video, and I'll show you guys how to shut this play down. How to shut crossers, how to shut posts, corners. Very easy to do out of this place. So until next time, guys, get in the lab. This has been T-Meister. See ya.